So let's say you're considering running a campaign with Legion Lab and you're wondering, okay, so I'm going to give you these ads and you're going to target people in my stated geography or maybe my CRM, but where are these ads actually going to be seen? Like, right? Like what's the websites? Are they going to be seen on Facebook? Like what exactly we're talking about, you know, where the person who's seeing this ad is going to actually see it. So a big misconception is that these ads will be seen on social. So the way that, you know, I used to work at Compass, I used to help the team that built the tools for, like marketing tools in Marketing Center. And a big part of that focus was social and how do we help agents run ads on Facebook and Instagram. So when I started my own thing, I was like, well, let's not compete with Compass, let's not be dumb, but let's really focus on things that are supplemental, like the world of Google Display. Google has a relationship with literally, at this point, like millions of publishers who are trying to sell ad space. And so they could themselves, as the New York Times, actually they do it, but they could sell, you know, ad space directly and connect with advertisers. But it's so much easier to be able to go to a company like Google and say, hey, how about you just do that for me and I'll just give you a small cut. And so it's really great for us as advertisers to be able to say, I want to reach people who live in these couple of zip codes who have an interest in real estate on whatever websites they're showing, like whatever websites they're surfing outside of Facebook, Instagram. So when you look at our top 10 websites across all clients across the country, there's a lot of commonalities. We see a lot of New York Times, Fox News, New York Post, People, ESPN, CNN, The Hill, which is like a political news site. The places where people go to spend time to stay up on current events is kind of the common thread that we see, right? Especially because Compass tends to skew affluent and really sort of that luxury space, people who are a little bit more upwardly mobile really care about current events. And so they're really trying to stay up on the world and they have their favorite sites, whether it's a local publisher or a national news sites where they're getting that information. And so when we're trying to reach those folks, the place we're going to reach them is literally on a lot of news and media sites. What will sometimes come up is that the fact that we don't want to guess the political affiliation of an agent or their clients, right? Like that's way beyond our scope. So we kind of look at it as agnostic and we say we are as likely to serve an ad on a Republican-leaning website as much as a Democrat-leaning website. Like it's, you know, everyone's money is green. But sometimes an agent will feel like, hey, my values, my morals don't really align with this publication. So when we deliver the performance dashboard, when we deliver the performance dashboard to them, we'll show them the top 25 sites the ads are being seen on. They're being seen on like hundreds of websites, but the top 25 is going to be the bulk of it. And so they'll, for example, be a very left-leaning Democrat in New York City, and they'll see that their ads are being seen on Fox News. And that's like just a line they don't want to cross. They're like, yo, I don't want my ads to be seen there. And that's understandable. So what we do have an exclusion list for every campaign we run, where if you kind of tell us, hey, I don't want to appear on those kind of sites, we just kind of take them off the list. And we'll spend the remaining of the budget like on the rest of the sites. So we don't think of this as really being able to say, I want to show up on these sites. It's more, where don't you want to be seen? Because our list of sites has been refined over the years. And so it's a pretty good quality top tier placement list that we've kind of like really curated over time. The only thing is that it's both left and right leaning. So that's, I think, really probably the major concern or piece of feedback that we get from agents is like, hey, what if I don't like those? It's simple enough just to let us know, hey, I would no longer like my ads to appear at those places. We can get that done. The only sort of caveat to that is that although, let's say, for example, we're running a month-long campaign and the reporting is for this month. If you tell me on week 3, hey, can you take off my ads from Fox News? Sure, let's do that today. Tomorrow, when you look at the report, it will still show you Fox News because it's a historical record of what happened over the course of the month. And so it's still gonna show that like over the past 3 weeks, we were still serving ads. So that's just a little thing that sometimes will come up where an agent says, I don't wanna be seen there. And it still shows Fox News and they're like, wait, I thought I said no ads there. It's just a historical record. It doesn't mean that any new ads are going to be placed there. And as time goes on, you'll see less and less of that traffic because it's just that historical record. I know, I think that makes sense. It was a lot. I'm out of breath. But I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, let us know. See ya.